this is Ollie. Welcome back to You in Korea. I hope you're all safe and well wherever you are. Let me briefly remind you that You in Korea is a channel for those who love Korea, who want to learn more about this country. Here I'm trying to share with you guys the stories of my life for the past 10 years in Korea, share some facts about the country, maybe some information that is not really well known worldwide. I hope you enjoy watching our videos. If you like them, please subscribe to our channel, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback in the comment section. I'll start with some good news today. Talchum, masked dance drama in Republic of Korea, is now listed on the Unesco's Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity list. Intangible cultural heritage is described in the dictionary as both a traditional culture and a living culture. Simply put, it's a living legacy. By the way, do you know how many Korean things are listed on UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity? There are as many as 22 registered items, including Talchum. It means that there are so many things that mankind needs to preserve among Korea's intangible culture, right? Having lived in Korea for over 10 years, I can really say that Korea is indeed a country with lots of cultural heritage that cannot be found in other countries. As I mentioned this many times before, Koreans themselves are very affectionate, kind, hardworking, and diligent people. I think the unique wisdom and style of Korean people is gathered through 5,000 years of history and also appears as a cultural heritage as well. I hope you can experience Korea's traditions in person. This time, I will briefly talk about the Talchum that is listed in the 22nd Intangible Cultural Heritage of Korea. Talchum refers to a traditional play that is performed while dancing and wearing a mask. Play with masks has been around since the beginning of agricultural society. People danced wearing masks during the ritual to thank for the autumn harvest and pray for a good harvest next year. During the Joseon dynasty, entertainers performed masked dance at court events with government office, which developed later into a folk culture in the late Joseon dynasty. There are many kinds of Talchum in each region, and it's really hard to talk about all of them, so I will just describe the representative ones. One of the places that many foreign tourists visit is Angdong, Gyeongsangbuk-do, and the famous Hahue mask is there. Hahue mask is always included in any video introducing Korea. Maybe you guys have seen it at least once. Of course, there are many other interesting things beside Hahue mask dance in Angdong Hahue village.
별산대놀이, 북천사자노름, 봉상탈춤, 은율탈춤, and 오광대놀이 are famous. But there is something interesting. Mask dance is different in every region, content and characters, but it also has something amazing in common. In any mask dance, the scene of mercilessly destroying a nobleman, the scene of teasing the corrupted monk, and the scene that depicts the conflict between couples over a concubine must be included. In addition, descriptions of the lives of ordinary people who are struggling often appear. Behind the characteristics of Talchum is the wisdom of the Korean people. We mentioned that in those dances, they make fun of the nobleman, right? In the dance, the aristocracy is always portrayed as complete fools. But at that time, they were the ruling class. So how was that possible in a strict, very status-based society like Joseon? The only time the people could laugh at noblemen like this is the day of Talchum. They didn't divide the ordinary and the lowest classes for just one day. The noblemen suppressed them all year round, and like this, the people relieved their stress only for one day on this day, which UNESCO now is also praising. The mask dance contains criticism of the value of universal equality and the social status system, along with the artistic aspect, which is still valid today.
As I mentioned before, there are 22 UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage Sites in Korea.
Starting with Jongmyo-chaerae and Jongmyo-chaeraek in 2001, there are 22 kinds in total, including such things as pansori, gangansulle, arirang, traditional Korean folk song, tightrope walking, taekyeong, Korean wrestling, sirum, nongak, and Kimjang culture, and I will briefly introduce just a few. Pansori is a genre in which one singer and one drummer weave musical stories together. Gangansulle is a dance in which several people hold hands together on the 15th day of the first lunar month or Chuseok in August and dance and sing in circles. Arirang is a representative Korean folk song. I'm sure you've heard of it at least once. A tightrope walk is a play where a performer walks on a rope and shows various talents. Taekyeong is one of the traditional Korean martial arts. They move with flexible movements, then instantly kick and overpower the opponent with that momentum and defend their body. Sirum is a unique Korean sport in which two people compete by grabbing the thigh band and knocking down their opponent with their strength and talent. Nongak refers to Korean traditional music played among farmers in rural areas. We talked about Kimjang culture on our channel, right? Making kimchi, Korea's unique soul food. It's when all the people in the village gather around to make kimchi together. This culture is called Kimjang culture, the culture of making kimchi.
Okay, so we looked at just a few out of 22 UNESCO sites in Korea, but wasn't this already very interesting? Even if you know just half of it, you all already have Korean. I do hope that I will get a chance to talk about more of this in the future, and I really do hope that you continue to support Korea and show your interest in Korean culture. I will be bringing more interesting topics with my next videos, but until then, please stay with our channel, give us lots of support. If you like our channel, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback and requests in the comment section. I will be back next time, and until then, 안녕!